Happy Easter! Well, early Easter, we'll say. All you Easter dudes and dudettes, Toysha's here, and I'm back yet again with a unboxing video. Lootcrate got in touch with me and was like, hey, we're doing a Easter weekend sort of celebration kickoff sort of deal, and you can use the link in the description below. You can pick a new Loot Crate or get a few, get a lot, whatever you want to do. Use the link and then use the code EXTRA30. I'll put the little code right here, and it'll take 30% off your order of whichever Loot Crate you want to pick. And they were nice enough, they sent over a Marvel crate. That's the one that I went for, so I'm curious to see what is inside. Let's be honest, we all kind of know how this may go. So sit back, relax, pour yourself a nice hot cup of coffee. This is a Loot Crate Easter weekend unboxing video for the Marvel box. So just to kind of recap, Loot Crate is a subscription service, and they put a whole bunch of nerdy stuff in a box, and you open it up, and maybe you get a t-shirt, or maybe you get some interesting nerdy things depending on what you go for. And for the Marvel box, they had billed it as, this is kind of what you're looking at getting. There's, the Black Widow movie, although it got pushed back, you get a Black Widow t-shirt, maybe something with Venom, which I'm hoping for, something like that in the box. It's always officially licensed items. Again, if you know Loot Crate, you kind of know how this goes. It's kind of like the quote-unquote 99-cent store kind of stuff. I'm just going to say to be quite honest. The one thing I will say, Loot Crate, though, when you post stuff, it says get stuff like this, and it's like cool stuff, but it says not this stuff. Then I'm wondering what's actually in the box. So let's go ahead and open it up and see exactly what the Marvel box, at least in terms of what they're showing off or wanting me to show off, entails. And I got to say right off the bat, nah. You're looking at what I'm looking at. You got some Avengers stuff, S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not really seeing any Venom stuff, but I am seeing some Captain Marvel things, and we all know how that movie went. Thank you, Brie Larson. Anyway, so here's everything that's inside, right? Couple little goodies. You got a S.H.I.E.L.D. hat, which actually that looks pretty cool. I'm not a big hat guy, but a S.H.I.E.L.D. hat is actually kind of cool. I'll give him that. This, which we'll go over individually, is Captain Marvel. One of them is the Ultimates. This is a pin, like a large rectangular pin. You also get an Infinity Stone napkin rings, which is it's a really heavy thing, so I'm curious to unbox that. And then the Avengers 3D comic standee, which that sounds pretty cool. I want to see what that is. This is a Captain Marvel baggage tag. Yes, this is something that when you're traveling, of which not a lot of us are doing at the moment, Captain Marvel's insignia right there. On the back, you can put your address and your phone and everything else. I'm going to be quite honest with you. This is something where I feel like if I put this on my luggage, the airlines may unintentionally / intentionally lose it. Just saying, you know what I mean. This pin, it's not a bad pin. It's something that I would put on my lapel if I'm walking around Comic-Con, but I would never go for this pin. You know what I mean? Because it's been given to me. I have more of like, oh, okay, that's not a bad pin. Maybe I'll find someone that actually really likes Captain Marvel. That's also a thing. It's a full pin. It's a metal pin. It looks good. It's nicely printed, but it's just ultimately not my thing. This is the Infinity Stones napkin rings. You can't make this stuff up. It is probably going to be exactly what I'm thinking this is going to be. I like the design of the box. I'm really grasping here. Just please bear with me through this. And the fact that, all the images in my head is that Thanos is sitting around having a dinner party. But when you open it up, as heavy as this box is, yes, you do get Infinity Stone napkin rings. And they're all the same stones. They're just the different colored Infinity Stones. They come in this nice little box. And as you can see, they're perfectly fitted for your napkins. What are you doing to me, Loot Crate here? Come on, what are you doing? So I can honestly tell you that this is not my thing at all. However, if you're throwing a Marvel dinner party, then you'll probably love this. Now the hat, I was actually kind of stoked. I saw this and knowing, Spider-Man, the animated series, I always used to say like Strategic Order, International Espionage, Law Enforcement Division. It's not really what S.H.I.E.L.D. stands for. I guess these days it's a little bit different for the MCU. And I thought this was cool. Until I flip the hat around, and it says this. It says C. Danvers, which totally negates me from ever wearing this. I didn't like, it's not the fact that I don't like Captain Marvel or I don't like Brie Larson or anything. I just didn't like the movie. And it's got like that negativity towards it. It's a nicely stitched hat. It's a well done hat. You can adjust it and have it say, why didn't it say N Fury, Nick Fury on the back? That would have been amazing. Just saying. Now it comes to the 3D comic stand. Hopefully this is something that will save this box. I'm going to tell you, Lootcrate, if you want, if you're going to send a box out and be like, hey, look at all this stuff. The photos that you showed on your website looked incredible. Like, I was like, oh, cool. I could do like a Spider-Man pillow, put it on my couch in my office, something like that. You get this. It's a 3D comic standee. It's the best item in the box, but I'm not like stoked on it. It's not like, it's cool. Kinda, you can see it up against a Marvel Legends figure. It's about 5 inches tall. You get this interestingly rendered Captain America 3D kind of aspect to it. Iron Man is an aspect to it. He's, he's popping off the comic book. The comic book in the background is not printed all too well. There's nothing going on the back. This is truly, when people say it's like a McDonald's toy, this is to me like a McDonald's toy. Let's be quite honest with you. So on the back, Lootcrate, yada yada. I'm going to tell you something. If you want to sign up, maybe you get a totally different set of stuff, but if you're going to be sending out the old Captain Marvel type things, Infinity Stones is not a bad thing to get. It might be something interesting for those that are really obsessed with like Infinity War and the Infinity Gauntlet and things like that. The pin, it's all right. The tag for the bag, not my thing at all. The hat, was really, really stoked on it until I flipped it around. I'm not wearing a Carol Danvers hat. Come on. I would have loved a t-shirt. I'll tell you that. I like their t-shirts. They got some cool ones from time to time, but I got a hat instead. Oh, well. So this is my Lootcrate Easter unboxing. I hope I was able to somewhat sell you on it, but I have to be honest and say this is not for me. If I would have paid for this, I would not have been stoked at all. What NECA is doing with your aspect of Lootcrate, you get a figure with it. I think that's a little bit better bang for your buck. And you can still support those. I don't think, the coupon's not going to work towards that. So, unfortunately, if you want this set, you can do it. Use the link in the description below. You get 30% off. Use the code EXTRA and extra 30. And you can go from there. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about this box. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Comment below. Let me know. Let's talk everything Lootcrate. Lootcrate, thanks for sending this over. I hope we could do this again sometimes. You guys are probably sitting there going, he's a dead man. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food. But most importantly, remember, when it comes to Loot Crates, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. And sometimes it can be like this. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.